What's up guys, Chasing Lamey here with episode number 73 of Welcome to Wroxham. And today we are back in League Cup action, so like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave those comments, share with your friends, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So you've not missed much since the last episode. We played Blackburn, beat the Wonder in the first round. We then played Woking, beat them 2-1 in the league, which it will let me select unless I've just clicked the thing that brings up the match preview screen or the match review screen, which I'm sure I just have because I definitely clicked in the wrong place. We'll see in a moment. There we go. Had to come. Good stuff. The PC has decided to have a bit of a moment today. That's fine. We got a 1-0 win against Blackburn. You saw that. That was all good. Now, hopefully, the game will let me do the thing where I go back to the schedule. There we go. Happy days all around. Okay, so we then played Woking. We won 2-1. Nenad Dunner and Jürgen Elliottim getting on the score sheet. Jürgen Elliottim, by the way, could be leaving us after this episode because I've had a nice, tasty bid for him, and I think he's reached his ceiling. Following that, we played Morecambe at home, beat them 2-1 with Daniel Ramirez finally scoring for the club, getting himself 2 goals in that one, which brings us to today's game against Brighton of the Premier League, where hopefully we'll get a good result. Let's go meet the team. Okay, so we've got a new signing to talk about today as well, which we'll get to in a second. I've just picked him up. Randy Straker is starting in goal, of course. Dunnett, Westwood, Thompson and Settin are the back four. Green, Dodd and Diaz the central midfield. Our shiny new signing, though, is this fella, Ahmed Gomar. He is an Egyptian international, and I'm very pleased with him as a signing. Lightning quick, stupidly quick, 3 caps for Egypt. He's got a good first touch. He can cross, he can dribble, he can pass, he can do all the things I expect a winger to do. And because he's playing on the wing, I'm hoping today he'll do it. That's the plan. I signed him from Nagoum in Egypt for £12,000. I've been scouting him for like 2 years, waiting for a time when he would be interested in joining, waiting for him to actually get some caps so I could get him a work permit. Finally got him a work permit, and now he is here with us, hopefully to become a big star for the future. We'll see how he goes, but he looks pretty tasty. And his speed is going to help us immensely. Rogerino starts on the left-hand side, Ramirez up top. On the bench, Fabio, Boney, White, Elliottim, Forson, Williams, Chumesi, Stutter and Burns. So we may see Elliottim for the last time. He is currently under a bid from America de Cali, and I've negotiated the ones with Atletico Nacional and Junior to match the America de Cali bid, because that's good money for a player who's 29 at this level. I'm going to take it if I can. Meanwhile, we're going to kick this one off and see what happens. So we're in the dressing room. We're going to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. It feels like the best way to go with this. We're going to tell everyone to make a difference and make us proud because it's the safe option. Usually gets some kind of reaction from someone. Hopefully we'll do today. I'm looking for Ahmed Gomar to have a great game today. We'll look at the match preview just to see what's going on. We're going to get the lovely TV graphics. Of course, you've seen our lineup. Pretty standard, except for Ahmed Gomar, of course, coming into the team. The Brighton team coming to Trafford Park looks pretty smart. Bursic, Johnson, Marsa, Gomez, Doyle, Andre, Chowdhury. Some good players in that team. Some very good players in that team. But it's almost time to kick it off. Brighton are wearing red today, so hopefully that will bring them some bad luck. First time of the game is going to be a Brighton free kick, and it's been fairly even so far on all the stats. So we're hanging in there. Andreas Pereira taking the free kick, though, will have a pop, puts it away. And honestly, I think that's what you expect of a player like Andreas Pereira. He's pretty special and much better than anyone in League 2. So kind of expect a free kick of that superbness. It's not even a word. Randy Straker had no chance. I don't even know why he's going to beat himself up for that. He had no chance. We are going to encourage the boys again. Hopefully bad things aren't coming as Andreas takes another free kick. Settin heads it away as far as Buonanotte. Rogerino heads it to Hamza Chowdhury. Buonanotte has a pop from range. And it's 2-0 inside 20 minutes. I don't think any of us expected this to be a long cup run as soon as we drew a Premier League side, but even so, we are sort of sinking without a trace at this point. And it'd be nice if we kept up that first 15 minutes of just being on equal footing. But then, no football match ever been won in the first 15 minutes. Scientific fact. So that's half time. Okay, perhaps not the best first half performance we'll ever give, by which I mean pretty rubbish first half performance. If I'm honest, I want to tell them to... Do you know what? I think I want to tell them that their performance has been poor. I think that's the most honest thing to say to them. We're going to tell Rafa Diaz and Rogerino to maybe avoid another yellow card too. That'd be nice of him if you could just not get any more yellow cards. Beautiful stuff. Anyone else want to? In fact, let's do some individual kind of pointing of fingers. I'm not happy with your defensive work. Seems fair. Nenad Dunnett seems anxious. Probably should defend better. Just a sweeping general thought. I'm going to tell the midfield they've got the ability to make a difference and make me proud. And Daniel Ramirez, frankly, just let's tell him to not to relax. Let's tell him to relax. Oh, he appears uncertain. Good stuff. All right, I'll send Jaden Williams on very quickly in the second half then. That was an easy decision to make. Let's see if we can avoid conceding any more goals for a little while, shall we? Randy Straker's got the ball early on with a goal kick. Okay, can we build from the back here? Green to Dodd, to Gomar, to Ramirez, who finds Gomar on the wing. Going to use his pace. First chance we get to look at him. He's not very tall, is he? Quite a small player, that lad. Dodd on the ball, cuts it back, gives it away to Andreas Pereira, and this is going to go very badly wrong as Buonanotte picks up the ball for Brighton. Finds Andreas Pereira again. He's looking for a shot from range, takes it, and luckily it just kind of floats over the bar. I am thinking about substitutions, but frankly I don't know who to take off. I could take off the entire team at this point. Throw in now with Settin, and he throws it to Thompson. A goal here could maybe fire us back up for a comeback, but it doesn't look likely. I think we're going to give the ball away to a Brighton player fairly quickly. There we go. Doyle heads it to Chowdhury. Chowdhury to Andreas Pereira. Ball over the top looking for Ferguson. Westwood picks it up. Thompson clears it. Gomar to Dunnett. Dunnett has time, finds Ryan Green. Big ball over the top looking for a player who's not there. Gomar heads it down though to Ramirez, who can't quite keep control. Doyle to Andreas Pereira. Koszlowski to Owen at the back to Jose Maria. Finds Andre to Buonanotte. Ball over the top looking for Ferguson. He's not a prolific goal scorer, and he hasn't scored this time, which I guess is a small let-off, but it is going to be time to think about those subs now. I said time to think about the subs. Now immediate highlight. Bursic to Owen. Owen to Chowdhury. Chowdhury to Jose Maria. We do need to get someone sent off, I think, at this point. Johnson to Andre. Andre going on a bit of a run now. Finds Ferguson. Ferguson finds himself with a defender in front of him, and he's not going to trouble the keeper with shooting like that. It is time for me to get my subs on. Free kick now. Gomar stepping up over it. Doesn't even beat the first man. White, one of the subs who's come on, to Dodd, to Westwood, to Fabio, another of our subs, to White. Just realised I've been playing cautious the entire game, and I was like, we don't normally play like that. That's why we're not creating chances. White to Stutter, who came on as the as the left winger. Defence splitting pass to Ferguson. We've not got a defender willing to step in front of it. Striking it will though. And Ryan Green puts it out to Johnson. We need to get ourselves fully focused in the game here, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. And Sam White has given away a penalty. What an error. What a huge mistake to make. I told you to play for set pieces. I didn't tell you to give away set pieces. That's not how this works. Andreas Pereira is going to get a goal here, and this is going to be the end of our cup run. And it's not the one for us at all, quite frankly. Somehow, by the way, my voice is getting worse as time goes on, rather than better with the recovery from the cold. So if I sound a bit scratchy, I'm very sorry. I don't know why. My voice just feels like I've overused it, which is not fun. Right, I'm going to berate the boys. Come on, let's focus up. Let's get ourselves at least on the score sheet. Make it feel a little bit respectable. Westwood now, big ball forward, looking for Jaden Williams. Dodd picks up the ball now. Can we get something out of this? Looking for Gomar. He's got to run down the wing and get a crossover, and we'll be okay. I mean, he made a run and attempted a cross. Finally finds Diaz, having picked up the second ball. Stutter is through, and Ronnie Stutter can't even score. What is going on? Ronnie Stutter not even able to score at this point. And we're not even going to see the throw-in as the rest of the Brighton subs come on to really secure this one and bring it home. Chaldrino on the ball to Andre, to Jose Maria, finds Evans up top. Morgan Evans to Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira with a pop from range, looking to finish off his hat-trick. Won't quite get there, but he will get a corner. And Andreas Pereira will put this into exactly the right spot, I guarantee it. Dodd heads it away using his big man skills to be a big man, and Jose Maria puts it out. So Jose Marsa. I keep saying Jose Maria all game. Doesn't matter. There's 10 minutes to go and we're not going to see Brighton again until long after he's gone, so that'll be absolutely fine. Either way, we are sort of embarrassing ourselves a little bit. We'll berate them again because the performance isn't good enough. I'd accept the result if the performance had been there. But the performance hasn't been there at all. We've just been very, very mediocre today. And we need to get this form out of our system for the league campaign as Fabio throws it to Green. Back to Fabio. Fabio with a cross. I mean, that's not going anywhere but to Bursik's hands. And I can't help feeling there's a fourth goal coming here as Owen puts it forward to Evans to Tekpati. I can't pronounce that if my life depends on it. Castagna gives the ball away to Stutter though. Stutter wants a goal for sure. Crossfield pass to Gamar. If Gamar can do something with this with his pace, we might be in a good position. Cuts it back to Boney. Boney finds Green. Green forward looking for Jaden Williams. Jaden Williams loves a goal, but he's not going to get off from that position. Fabio to Sam White. Can Sam White make up for giving away that penalty? I mean, he's got himself into the box and sort of. What are we doing, guys? Jaden Williams finally scrambles it in, but that took about 19 attempts to put that ball across the line. I'm not even sure what happened here. Let's have a look at the replay. White gets into the box, tries a pass, gives it away, gets it back, has a shot, keeper gets it. Williams just kind of thinks he can get his shin to it. Doyle and the keeper and Williams all kind of look at each other a little bit and it eventually crosses the line. Good stuff. Okay, 4 minutes of injury time and we just need 2 goals. So, perfectly not going to happen. Anyway, we tried. We didn't embarrass ourselves. We didn't let them keep a clean sheet, and Andreas Pereira puts the ball into the box. Owen heads it at the bar and over. And that's going to be all she wrote. But, as I said, we've at least got a goal on the score sheet. We've troubled the scorers. That's a good start. Straker to Fabio. There's going to be a final whistle coming very quickly. And that's full time. And 3-1 is the result that sends us out of the League Cup at home. But it does mean we can focus now on the league. I say focus on the league. Focus on this team talk. There we go. We'll tell everyone they did well and that we created enough chances and all that lies. But, you know, it sends them home happy and we've got a league campaign to focus on. So I'm looking at the fixture list and I think we're going to come back for this game against Shrewsbury because we've not played Shrewsbury on the channel in a long time, if ever, in fact. And it takes us nicely into middle of October, which would be quite a good place to come back. We should be close to seeing who we're playing in the FA Cup first round by then as well. So who knows, we could maybe play that one. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Either way, Shrewsbury are up next for us on the channel. And that is all we really need to know for this episode. So, without any further ado, thanks for watching, guys. That has always been Chasing Lonely. Please like, subscribe, leave them comments down below, all that good stuff. I'll see you all very soon. And until next time, stay safe and have a good one.